Danny delay. Says Figile. Danny Sho Genge, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Guguletu Nyansumba, Jushuletwa, Sis to some, and this is Uncomfortable Growth. To my returning subscribers to the Genge, I hope that you guys are well. And to those that are passing by, hopefully you like what you see here, because the girl them is on the road to 70,000. I would like to thank you guys so much for getting me to 60k. I really appreciate it. Ciao. We're like, in my mind, we're on the road to 100k now, and that's super exciting because I have really big plans and stuff, and we're gonna get in today in this video. But yeah, this feels weird. I haven't sat down on the couch and recorded in a bit. I'm a bit nervous. Bear with me. But yeah guys, today we are doing a bit of a life update. Firstly, I know that I was nowhere to be seen nor found last week's Sunday child on the Uncomfortable Growth YouTube page, and that is because I couldn't. August was a lot for me. In between having birthdays and celebrating, there was a lot happening in my personal life. So I think the two came together, and then the exhaustion said washa, and it said forget about YouTube, and I said alright. I'ma let the Sunday slide. So I tried. Like, I was quarter to recording on the Sunday morning. I was like, it's my last day, get it together, and I couldn't get it together, so I didn't get it together, and there was no video. But I'm back like I never left. Nigga, I'm on my second breath. Okay, so yeah, August has been a bit of a whirlwind for me, which I feel like 2021 has also been like a whirlwind, you know. Just a lot of unexpected turbulences, a lot of weapons forming, weapons I've never seen, never dealt with, some trauma sprinkling in the air. So child, I've just been a little bit overwhelmed, and if you have been following me on my channel, you will know that this half of the year is normally a little bit difficult for me. This is when I experience my seasonal depression and anxiety, just because in the past, for some reason, the second half of the year would always go to pasalaga, like cling-a-ling-a-ling, bitch is broken. So yeah, so I feel like just over the past 4 years ish, yeah, that's been the routine, and I can often feel my body just sink a little bit at this time of the year. I'm also normally tired because the first half of the year there's always just a lot happening, and obviously with things like COVID and just 2021 as a whole, child, we have not been able to foresee what it is that has been coming. So it's been coming and kicking us down, and we've been dealing with stuff for the first time. So it's been quite a lot, and I think, yeah, normally like I have burnout towards end of September, like after my birthday, October, but that just wasn't the case this year, and I'm just learning to take care of myself so that I can show up for my birthday month, because it is September. Shout out to the Virgo bitches, shout out to the Virgo babies. Okay, yesterday was Beyonce's birthday. I don't know why I said that, but it's relevant somehow, some way, and you know that's right. So yeah, it is my birthday month, so I thought to take the last week off just to give myself some time to revive myself, to come alive, to be alright, and then return to YouTube. So yeah, this September, guys, I am overwhelmed for many different reasons. My podcast is definitely coming this month, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to realize that I had played myself. Like, I didn't actually realize what it was that I was starting, just because, you know, I started my YouTube channel, and now like there's a rhythm, there's a system, there's a format that I follow. So it's just about recording the actual videos, editing them, and getting them out. But with the podcast channel, I don't know what universe I had been existing in, because I've been in denial of everything that needs to be done. It's a completely different platform. It's like a new project, and that has been making me feel very overwhelmed. And when I'm overwhelmed, sometimes I don't do anything because I'm too overwhelmed to do a damn thing. So it's like, oh, this thing, the date is getting closer and closer, and I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I feel like I'm also boxing myself just because I'm a YouTuber. Now I'm like, oh, now I'm going to become a podcaster. What if I don't know what I'm saying? What if I, you know, which isn't true, because the reason I'm starting my podcast is because I've done well on this platform, and I've been told to, and I also believe I'll do well. So that's just been a lot, but definitely by the end of the month, child, my podcast will be up and running, so look out for that. Support me on that. I appreciate that. As you should all know, my birthday is on the 21st of September. So yeah, guys, I make sure to have a good birthday every year. Each year is a blessing, and I just don't take a birthday for granted, and I just believe in celebrating, because life is a bola, and life is terrible, and things are bad. Days are dark. you have to actually make your own light in your life and celebrate the things that mean anything to you, mean something to you. It doesn't always have to be the biggest thing, but like the gift of life is a very big gift, and I really want to celebrate that this year. I'm turning 24. I want to have a cute day, and I'm a bit stressed via planning it. I kind of go big for my birthday every year. For the past, like, ever since my 21st, I've had like a significant birthday. I've made sure that I'm celebrating with my friends, that we're feeling good, looking better, summertime fine. And I want to obviously continue the theme this year, child, but that takes some money, and I don't really know where the money coming from right now, but I will have a good birthday and y'all will see it. And also, just in light of it being my birthday month, I actually want to give you guys more content, hence me actually taking a break last week. I know y'all haven't had a Music Wednesday in a while, you know? And I want to actually introduce a weekly vlog just leading up to my birthday, the things I do. September normally is a very busy, good, fun month for me, so I thought, why not take you guys along in my September flow? So I'm gonna try to give y'all a weekly vlog, do a little bit more Music Wednesdays, just be more active and attractive on YouTube. August is again a very busy month for me. The most prominent birthday being Nana's, and she had 3 celebrations, you know, in true queen style, and I always had to be present for all of them. And I think just having to rock this party, get you dance, everybody make it hot, you need don't stop, move your body every other week was really killing me softly. So yeah, after her celebrations, I just took some time for me and to deal with the other things that were happening in my life. And naturally, when I go through things, I like to retract, so hence me like not dropping a video. I also struggle to speak about things when I'm going through them. So yeah, I just became a little bit reclusive, and alone time is good, but it's dangerous for me because sometimes when I spend too much time alone, I just want to stay alone, which makes like coming out that much more harder, and I become that much more anxious because, you know, I've been in my little bubble protecting myself, no bad energies, you know, not to say the people I chill with have bad energies, but just like protection bubble. Yeah, that it's been interesting because I've kind of witnessed myself wanting to talk myself out of going to certain things and celebrating some things with my friends, and it's actually turned out that it's been everything that I needed. So my friend launched Piped Up. It is a hookah, pairs me to a hookah business here in Joburg, so she will be renting hubs for the day, and that was something that I needed, like just to see someone start a new venture and to see her tackle it and to see her succeed and to see her be passionate is everything that I needed to remind me of why I'm excited for my podcast and why I'm doing it and that I'm capable. So, you know, as much as like keeping to yourself and being in thought and reflecting is good, it's also really important to allow yourself to experience other things, to experience different energy, to be outside, and to just be alive. And that, just attending that has really breathed some fresh air into me. Today, I'm recording this on Sunday, child. You know, I'm struggling, but I'm back. At least I'm trying. Later today, I'm going to celebrate my friend having hit #1 on the Jacaranda playlist for her single, Good by Zena. So, you know, it's like my friends are doing things, they're inspiring me, and it's like giving me energy to show up. I wasn't sure I was gonna show up today, but I did. So praise the Lord Almighty. Amen. So yeah, my friends are doing really cool things, and I think that's also helping me get out of this little funk that I've been in, because I've been in a funk. Ooh, it's not being cute. It's not being cute. I also think that when you're single for a very long time and then you start to navigate relations, it can be very difficult. It can be very overwhelming. It can be anxiety inducing, just because you do all of the self-work. Before I even continue, I have a video about this, about being single as a black woman, on Foyan's channel, so please make sure to check out that video because we speak about what I'm about to touch on now. But you do all of the self-work and you don't have to interact with other people. You're not putting what you have been working on to practice. And when you start jollering, when you start seeing people, you're putting the work to the test. And that can be a lot, and sometimes you can disappoint yourself because you think that you've broken certain habits and you haven't. Sometimes you find yourself wanting to slip back into your cool girl, you know, wanting to be understanding, but then reminding yourself that I'm that bitch, so I'm never gonna do that. And just, again, having your own space around you, your own peace, your own energy, it is very daunting to bring someone into that. So, you know, this year, when I was talking to some people, I've been learning some stuff. Yo, I've been learning some stuff, and some stuff about me, like some stuff that I thought I'd worked through, some things that I thought I was over. like bad habits that I you know, because like I'm the queen of not speaking and that's very passive, and that's not a good thing. Like I hate having to you know, it's so funny because I have a YouTube channel and I unpack every week like let's talk about this, let's talk about that, but like in my personal life I like to listen and I like to engage, but like I don't like to talk when I'm upset. Like I really don't. Like it's like the last thing I want to do. So having to navigate how to express your emotions when you're upset, angry, or Porex, Nurex, but obviously it's needed. And I also think that allowing for myself to experience more people or just like speak to people has also just like helped me with my social anxiety and helped me to realize that often we think the worst with our anxiety, and that's what I think with my social anxiety. Like, oh, I'm gonna go out, it's gonna be so packed, they're gonna be such weird people, weird energy, and it's like you also have to be very careful of not allowing for yourself to go down that route and like playing worst case scenario every time, because it's not that, you know. Men suck all the time, but maybe like not all of them, and like maybe you'll have one good experience. Yeah, I'm not sold with the not all men suck. Sorry, you could see I was struggling there, but for the most part allow yourself to experience certain things because they can be good experiences and they can be good people. So you know, I'm just allowing myself to live, allowing myself to love, allowing myself to be free. I don't know why I said all that. Navigating relationships and relations, especially with the opposite sex, have been very interesting for me this year. I've learned quite a bit. I'm obviously not as closed off to dating as what I once was, like sometimes last year, but I also realize I'm not as open to it as what I thought I was, you know. Like you realize umuntu uyazivukela azilalele, no good morning, no good night, no where you going, no rah rah rah. And I think I'm a babe that loves freedom, like especially because I've been able to do my own thing for a long time, and even my parents let me do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Obviously respectfully, but I just enjoy freedom. And obviously dating someone doesn't now mean you're in prison, because if that is your situation, then obviously that relationship isn't good and it's not going to serve you in the long run and take from you, and you'll grow resentful, you know. Do I believe you can be free with a partner? Yes. Do I believe you can succeed with a partner and accomplish all your goals and whatnot, the right partner? For sure. But for the most part, do I think that you can do a lot more when you're single, because you ain't got no worries, you ain't looking for nobody, you ain't caring, okay? Yes, so obviously just finding the balance of like being inclusive of someone or like people and like living your life, yeah, and then maybe the freedom joint is gone yet because you can't really just sha, you gotta text before you sha, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but I feel like I'm showing you guys when I'm confused, I'm really confused, eh? Like I'm often in between two things and I don't know, but yeah, either way I'm allowing myself to experience, and I am not depriving myself of any experience, of any situation. It's always good to try, so a bitch finna try. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about on this or in this video is social media. I have a video about my social media break and just like my takes on social media and how a break can be super helpful. And yeah, man, my relationship with social media is wishy-washy. Like when I have the energy to do it, I do it, and when I don't, I do not. Like I don't force myself to interact to I'm also very fortunate in that I have a very good relationship with my manager, so if there's ever a time that work needs to be done on the app, I will just tell him, I'll say, log on sir and do the work, because I don't want to see nobody, I don't want to talk to nobody, I don't want to. And that's been really good, allowing for myself to like enjoy being present and also not forcing myself to be present when I don't want to be. But there is something I also just want to say in this video. So I think back in 1976, I'm talking about last year, in one of my videos, I think it was in my mental journals, I had said that my DMs are open and people can talk to me, and I think I'd said that around 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers. So obviously at the time maybe I had more of a capacity to like respond to personal messages and help people, but I want to retract that, to be quite honest and to be quite frank, because social media already overwhelms me. Like creating my own content for the sake of wanting to create it, and then working on the app, and then on top of that having like my DMs be flooded with like, of course, you know, for the most part my messages are very encouraging, and people are just telling me that, yo, they rock with my work, they think I'm cool, I'm a vibe, and that's lovely. But like there's also the other side of it where I'm receiving like people's situations, and some of it can be very triggering. And I'm coming to realize that maybe because I speak about my mental health as openly as what I do, and on YouTube people think that it doesn't affect me as much, and because I'm speaking about it like I'm in a better place. I am in a better place, but I still get triggered. I am in a better place, but I still have bad days. Also, my problems still overwhelm me. Like, I'm not at the point where I can take on what everyone is going through. I'm also an empath, so for the most part, when I read messages, it's never about just reading it. Like, it kind of sticks with me, and I'll think about it, and it'll weigh me down. And you know, and there's obviously just a lot happening in my life, and would I try be there for my subscribers and for the gang and for you guys like this. Like, this is what I can share, and this is when I am feeling present and I am feeling up to it, but I'm not always in the mental space to be able to unpack very serious, deep scenarios. Actually, when I had taken my social media break, I had received a DM that like, really? Like, I really was like, I need to take a break because it ain't working and I need to recuperate. But yeah, someone had told me that they had been in a very serious situation, which was very triggering to me. Again, you guys don't necessarily know my triggers. You don't know what triggers my depression, my anxiety, or just whatever. So I love the gege, I love y'all, and I want y'all to be okay. And maybe I'll do more agony on segments so you guys can give me your scenarios. And even so, in giving me those scenarios, there's only so much I can deal with and I can take as a person. I'm not a therapist. Like, I speak my thoughts and I try help us navigate our feelings, but unfortunately I can't take those things on. So I will do more agony on so you guys can give me your scenarios and maybe I can help you there. But my DMs are not open like that anymore. And I've come to realize that people get upset when I don't respond because I said, hey, send me your DMs, but that was a very long time ago. And I'm very fortunate and blessed in that my channel has grown to the standard or to the level at which it has, but that's a lot more people trying to DM me. And like, guys, I'm getting like, I have problems, child. I have problems. Every day is a fight for me too, okay? Like, I can't take on the world's problems like that, or like take on everybody's situations like that, because it gonna kill me. Y'all want me dead? No, you don't. Okay, I don't know the answer to that question, but yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. But obviously, you know, I am hoping for the best for all of you. I hope that you're all okay, and when I can reply to my DMs, I do. Yeah, I'm not really like, when I'm like posting is when I'm on, and then if I leave my phone, I leave my phone, so I don't see certain things. So yeah, I am looking forward to September. I am still a little bit exhausted. I'm still coming out of my funk, but I'm coming out of it and I'm aware of that. Even the fact that I was able to show up today really shows to me that I'm in a better space than where I was yesterday. So yeah, I am vaxxed, waxed, and relaxed. Okay? I'm waiting for my second jab because then you know I'm a... Y'all don't know, but y'all gonna see what I do. Okay, I'm not gonna do much, because we must still be responsible even when we're vaccinated. But yeah, things are coming up, things are going to get better. I may not always believe it. I am a strong believer in the tongue having power, so I speak things over my life all the time, even when things are bad, even when I don't necessarily believe things are going to get better. They will, because they have to. And that's that on that, and that's on the Lord I serve. Amen. Hallelujah. I hope you guys have a lovely Sunday. I miss you guys. Y'all gonna see more of me. I'm gonna see more of you. That's cool. We in the booth. We're making room. We up and alive. I love you guys and I miss y'all, so I hope you have a beautiful Sunday.